Javonte Williams right now is like a volcano. He's getting ready to erupt. He's getting ready to get those touches. He's getting ready to showcase what he can do. He's giving us some glimpse here, but eventually, sometime this season, this week, next week, the week after, sometime, he's going to blow up. We all know it. You better get in fantasy while the price is low at this point, because obviously, as we know, once he starts getting a full workload, it's going to skyrocket. And I'm going to give you some proof of how he's balling out on the field with this small sample size. And Javonte Williams is definitely the truth. All right, the first play we're going to go over is a masterpiece. I'm going to just go ahead and run it and let you see it. So we're going to start the snap. Gets the handoff. Watch the flow of the line. We have some beautiful run blocking here for him to work off of. He's reading the hats. You would think this D lineman's going to peel off, but he doesn't get there. But the backer does. What's going to happen here? And bam! Stiff arm from hell. The thing about the stiff arm I want to show you about is how he uses his body to leverage himself, to get extra power using his entire body from the hips up to really move this man. Watch him flip them hips, put the shoulder into it, kind of jumps into it a little bit. He really puts the power on it. I think he gets a little face mask there. Probably just happens. But honestly, what I'm looking at is how he's trying to put in some impact, drive a blow, head hunting with the stiff arm, gets the distance there, moves up field instantly. Like, when I say instantly, a perfect footwork. So he just got off contact, got the separation, like nothing happened, flips that foot around, drives upfield. That is a masterpiece. That is beautiful. That's what you want to see out of your running backs. That gets you extra yards. This gets you yards after contact. When you see running backs with high yards after contact, it's because they're doing shit like this. They're just sticking their hands in the dude's face and bam, rolling off with power, aggressive, regaining speed, and rumbling, bumbling, stumbling for some more yards. Javonte Williams, this is what you're going to see out of him. Getting the extra 2, 3, 4 yards, even more on plays, because he's able to deliver a blow at the point of contact, get low up contact, and have excellent contact balance as well. I have another beauty of a play for you. This play was all over social media, and it's just him running through dudes, running through faces, getting more yards after contact. It's just what we're going to see from Javonte Williams. I'm going to go ahead and run this, and then we'll go over the play. So here, gets the carry, runs straight, dead legs, and bounces to this crease here. Kind of gets tripped up a little bit. Takes on some contact. Doesn't matter. I'm still going to run through it. And it's just tough to bring down. Look at him go. What a motor. This man's got a motor on him. So now let's break down the approach to line of scrimmage here. So he gets the ball. Comes out this way. Darts in. Probably hoping that there was going to be a hole here. But excellent field vision that he sees the crease open up the center, so he's going to dead leg over. He's reading the leverage of these linemen here. He's got backs from one side and backs from the other. What I'm talking about is the backs of the linemen facing him and one back facing away, the leverage of the block. So he sees that. He sees it right before he does the dead leg. Probably sees it around here because I think this is the center right here. He's got a good block up the gut. Then you got two guys here blocking the other two dudes, and they have excellent leverage on them. Good progress on the block. So he decides to hit that hole. Gets through it a little bit. Gets tripped up a bit. Gets low. So he's not really in position to take contact right now. But it doesn't matter. The guy's even lower than him. And he just takes him for a ride. Things get a little hairy here, and now he's holding balance. Look at that balance he's maintaining with guys on him right now. Hand on the dirt, almost in a 3-point stance, still working forward, just trying to crawl back up. If those dudes wasn't there, he would have got back up and had a big game. And bam. I love his tenacity. I love his ability to drive through contact. I like how he can get low at the point of contact. I like how he's off balance and can still move the pile, move dudes through. That's what I like about him. A good vision as well. Good vision. This was a smart play. For what we knew, the play could have been drawn up for him to go this way and then counter this way. Or, I'm thinking devil's advocate too. Or, it's to go this way and he saw this hole open. Let's read the line real quick. Let's see. Alright, so the play's supposed to go up the gut. I can tell because half the line split one way, half the line split the other. So what really in his approach to the line of scrimmage here is he's going straight here to the line and he's selling that way. And now he's going to deadlift over when he sees the crease. Dead leg over when he sees the crease. Hits it, gets tripped up, and runs through. And with this comes with other options too. So when you're running this way, if a lane was cleared out here, could have hit that. But with the crease being cleared out, with the way the blockers are angling off their block, the center was open there for him to run through the lane. This is the same play, but it's a pseudo all-22 version. I just grabbed this off social media, so it's probably just the highlight after the play was ran. So we're going to get a better look at the blocking schemes and everything else. So off the rip, I can tell the play was designed to go up the gut just by how the line is leveraging their blocks. You got one half leveraging this way, other half leveraging this way, and the creases look a lot different here. You get a better view, and the hole's here. He's seeing it. He definitely sees that hole, and the dead leg here, boom, and the approach to that side is definitely just to sell that he's not going straight up that gut, straight to the hole, to make it harder to get to, make it harder for the defense to get to him. And then he hits that hole. That hole's open. That's a pretty decent sized hole. Where's he gets tripped up at? What gets him here? I think it might be momentum. I can't really tell. It looks like his feet gets tripped up somewhere up there. Falls forward. And then delivers a good blow. Look at that. Bam. He is falling forward. Look at his feet there. Falling forward. Two comes in trying to make a hit on him. Drives him back. Drives him down to one knee. Sheds it off like nothing. That's even more impressive from this angle. Bam. Bam. He's a hammer. Two's the nail. Hammer always wins. And they're trying to drag him. Go for a ride. He's not getting up. He's not going down. I mean, it's just bam. He's not going down without a fight. This guy's fighting for extra yards. So what you get from Javonte Williams is a guy with excellent field vision, great contact balance, runs through faces, and does everything he can to get those yards after contact. Those yards after contact is what's going to keep him on the field. That's what's going to keep him generating those fantasy points for you. And you're seeing plays like this, and it's going to be routine for him. We're going to see this every week, highlights of him just running through faces, getting those extra yards. All right, the next play here, he's going to get a handoff. He's going to follow his pull block. Bam. He's going to read off that. He's going to cut it inside. Now he's in the second level. And look at him fall forward. Fighting. Again, fighting. This guy is scrappy as hell. This guy at the point of contact is always moving forward. He's always engaging. And we see that with running backs. There's not really a running back in the league that's scared of contact. But when you're seeing him run, just this small sample of plays, and then go through my highlights of other running backs and stuff that we've watched, This is one of the few running backs that you see that looks like he enjoys contact. That looks like when it comes to getting to the point of contact, no matter what, no matter how bad of a position he's in, almost 100% of the time, he wins, or at least wins to the point he's falling forward. And that's excellent. And also what I noticed out of his game here, it's just coming to me, is that he takes what's given to him. He doesn't take the situation for granted. He just bulldozes right ahead and just tries to steamroll as much as he can. Also has enough flashy footwork to be able to move laterally as well to get extra yards. And everything here's been impressive. Reading his blocks, patient, knowing where the play's going, gets in the open field, and bam. I'd play this at full speed, but YouTube's been right on me lately. So, sorry for that, but again, here's where the burst kicks in. And then you can tell where the burst kicks in because he's falling forward. He's driving up that kinetic energy. So at impact, he's got a lot of force at the point of contact. That's allowing him to drive players back when the pads pop. And look at that. That's always an impressive finish. And I'm very excited for Javonte Williams. One of my favorite rookies, one of my favorite rookie running backs. And right now in fantasy, redraft, you may want to try and buy him now. You may want to try and get him before he starts to explode. You may want to shoot an offer, see what you can get. Drop whatever you want in the comments. I'll try to help you out. Dynasty, his price is kind of up there because whoever drafted him in rookie drafts are probably holding on to him at this point. But the price tag may be a bit higher here in a few weeks. So you may be paying up now, but it may be low here in a little bit. But just do what you can. Don't overpay for him. But again, Javonte Williams is a good running back. He's doing some excellent things. It's popping on tape early. And I see the workload being there. A lot of good pieces in the offense. You're talking Cortland Sutton. You're talking Bridgewater's doing well. He's actually one of the top quarterbacks in the league when you're looking at deep ball attempts, air yards per completion. So him being able to push the ball downfield's good. Noah Fant's there. Lost Jerry Jeudy, but if you're looking at this from a dynasty fantasy football scenario, he'll be back next year. And this team's got a lot of weapons, and they're going to be using Javonte Williams sooner than later, and you want to get in now. I get it. It's be more expensive than it was during draft day, but sometimes you got to pay the piper, and sometimes that piper's going to increase their rates before you know it. So you want to get in now before the getting gets too good. But I want to thank you for watching the show, sticking with me. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. Every subscription fuels me to keep putting out this content, to keep looking for these clips, and going over the tape with you guys, helping you guys out with your fantasy teams and everything else. But again, I really want to thank you guys for watching the show, and I'll catch you next time.